from winning.
At point guard, 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic.
Leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You look at the Bucks, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year.
Seeing where the Bucks are, this year hasn't worked out for them at all. They were being talked about as a title contender in the preseason.
I agree, guys. I thought they'd be a lot better. Sometimes you can have disappointing years like this, though, and they're not a lot of fun to be a part of.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter, then it's Green, and it's Rollins in at the 2 spot. And for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Jake LaRavia, then there's LeBron James, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. In the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So, I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
James can't get it to go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
About a minute played here so far in the first. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Oh, my! Wow. Throw it down!
That is ridiculous.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Ayton, a screen on Porter. Doncic passes to Ayton. Misses from short range.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Turner. And he buries his first look. Here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to James. Now here's LaRavia. Ayton, a screen on Green. No good from outside. And so Porter will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Great timing. Giannis able to complete the oop.
Lakers trail by 4. Doncic outside. Pass to Smart. And here's James. Offline with a 3. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And that one's good. Green.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Doncic. And the shot goes. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Antetokounmpo finds Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Rollins passes to Green. Off the mark there with a three.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Smart with the bucket.
Going to work in the lane. Smart's tough in there.
The Bucks leading by 3. Now Porter. He played a great game against the Lakers.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
LaRavia outside. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Ayton, a screen on Porter. Doncic passes to Ayton. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Well, nice release from the pick and roll there from Ayton, and he gets rewarded for it.
.143 left in the first. Here's Rollins, defended by Smart. Rollins passes to Green. Pass to Turner. Clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
So much effort on the defensive side for DeAndre Ayton, owning the paint. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Ayton, a screen on Turner. LaRavia. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis throws it down.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Smart. This one for 3. The shot by James, no good. The Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Turner. Yep, that one goes.
Well, it's no secret Turner has range, but don't sleep on his ability to get the job done inside, too.
.32 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic outside. Ayton, the screen on Porter. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Green. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Ayton pulls it down. Doncic outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Bucks ahead, leading by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Bobby Portis. Anthony is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Kuzma in at the power forward position. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you, BA.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Well, because of his size, Harris really counts on his speed and the element of surprise on the drive.
Connect on the wing. The fader. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
Anthony finds Portis. Trent against Hayes. Now here's Anthony, guarded closely. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Hayes. And it's Harris with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 7. Now here's Kuzma. Yet to see a basket. Anthony outside. Portis the screen. The 3. Anthony misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. James can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Harris wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Lakers shooting just around 32% from the field. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Counted for Vincent.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Connect with a defensive effort. Lakers trail by 4. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
They're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Here's Anthony. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LaRavia comes in for Kleba. Smart's checked in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Kuzma. Green's checked in for Harris. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. Back to Green. The 3 is up. The shot misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ayton passes to Smart. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo looking it over. The strong finish by Giannis.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over James. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Doncic outside. Here's LaRavia from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Green from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's James. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again. Now Los Angeles with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. James passes to LaRavia. From deep, here's Doncic. Buries it from 3. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
51 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Doncic passes to Ayton. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Smart. Now here's Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Turner. That's good from Ayton. On the assist from Smart. Ayton's got 6.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Green missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Arabia passes to Doncic. It's Smart on the wing. Here's Arabia. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Lakers on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
So it's not about how many shots you take, it's about how many you make. And he's been making the most of every opportunity.
Yeah, when you got somebody cooking like that, you just sit back, watch the show. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
LeBron James out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Up top, Turner. No one near him. LeBron with the rebound.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's Doncic on the drive. LaRavia inside. Green covering. And it's LaRavia missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And Antetokounmpo continues to hone his jumper. Those 2 points are the result of his hard work.
Here's Ayton. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game. James finds Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic against Porter. Pass to James. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
And with that miss, They're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And they pick up 2. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, just one of a few places Porter can hit from. Good use of the mid-range J.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Doncic passes to Arabia. It's James on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. From deep, here's Doncic. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back to you guys.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Doncic. Arabia outside. Pass to Aiden. Doncic against Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Now James. Nice work inside from James.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Bucks trail by 5. Here's Rollins. No points yet. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And over the previous 10 games, let's take a look at the assist leaders among point guards. You take a look at Porter. Boy, you'd love to have this guy on your team. What a passer.
You know, these are the best playmakers in the NBA, guys. I mean, they're the ones who keep the offense running at full speed.
Yeah, it's a talented group. Great leadership qualities, and you trust these guys to make great decisions.
And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Ayton with a screen. Smart for 3. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Aiden. Porter with the steal. Now Turner is covered by Aiden. The offensive rebound for the tie. That one no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. To the middle. It's stolen by Kuzma. Green, the pass to Turner. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Here's James. Give him 8. 1:24 left to play in the third. Oh, he just jams it right over Miles Turner.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Kuzma outside. Shoots from 12, and the shot goes down. Kuzma's gotten his second bucket.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Milwaukee also changed it up. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Trent comes in for Green. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Connect on the wing. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Vincent. 5 on the clock. Hayes with a screen. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's got 6 points.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Shoots from 12. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kleba down low. Kuzma on him. Shot is good by Kleba. Kleba's got his first points of the game. Bucks trail by 4. And here's Kuzma, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Portis outside. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's Los Angeles. They lead by a bucket. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court right now for the Bucks, Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. And it's Anthony in at point guard. And here are the Lakers. Here's James. Oh, he dumps it right on Kyle Kuzma. Man.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Anthony outside with the floater. Antetokounmpo for 3. The Lakers in the lead. Back to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside connect, pass to Vincent. From behind the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Trent. Inside. From 11 feet away. Oh, Giannis working inside.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Doncic is checked in for connect. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Turner's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't.
Wow! LeBron making some noise.
Oh, that's just classic LeBron right there. He has a head of steam, onto the rim, and a strong finish. Woo!
And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. And it's 6 points for Kyle Kuzma. Here's Doncic. Vincent outside. Back to Doncic. James outside. From deep. Doncic delivers from range.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Second chance effort. And the basket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
Well, his value increases when he can get offensive boards late in games like that.
Kleba, screen on Trent. And here's Doncic outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Bucks with some changes. Green's checked in for Kuzma. Rollins comes in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. The Bucks trail by 4. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Antetokounmpo outside. Blocked! Porter against James. And the shot's good. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Porter fires! Oh, he nailed the jumper!
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Lakers with some changes. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LaRavia comes in for Kleba. And Smart subbed in for Vincent. The Lakers lead by 4. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Doncic outside. Here's the pass to Smart. 6 to shoot. For 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Bucks trail by 7. Porter with it. Antetokounmpo lays it in easily.
You can tell Giannis loves delivering in these moments. Puts the team on his back without hesitation.
Ayton with a screen. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Doncic there for the rebound.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot.
Oh!
Wow,
Oh!
he almost brought the house down.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. The Bucks trail by 9. 120. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Cash from downtown.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Antetokounmpo, look it! It goes!
Well, this is the problem Giannis presents. Stopping him inside is such a challenge.
Knocked loose and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Book it!
Now this is what you want to see from Giannis. Your biggest stars stepping up in the biggest moments.
Screen by James. Tipped. Oh, stolen by Turner.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Here's the pass to Smart. Fires the three. Rebounded by Porter.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two, LeBron James.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It falls!
What a pass right there by Adetokounmpo. Great to see a leader like him involve his teammates.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that's outstanding execution in a big spot. He showed a lot of poise at the line right there.
Timeout called, Milwaukee. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Now Turner, beyond the arc. Oh, it's off! And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. The fourth team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, Milwaukee. 8 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Money from 3!
Well, nice execution off the inbounds. They caught the defense napping on the perimeter.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Kevin Porter Jr. First personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Kevin Porter Jr. Second personal foul.
The
team is on top. At the line for two, Luka Doncic.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game. So we see the Lakers get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking a challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Luka Doncic.